I think, one of the things that springs to mind actually is that when I was an undergraduate and we had to do our year abroad, and I ended up studying at an institution in Paris called Sciences Po, the Institute for Political Science. I wasn't a particularly diligent student, but one of the things I did do is I joined the rugby team. And I do remember that that was an extremely interesting linguistic challenge, but also incredibly satisfying because when you're playing sport and you're in the moment, you're playing the game and you're yelling at your teammate to pass the ball, you don't have time to say, wait, what's the gender of ball and should I be using an imperative? You've got to be as spontaneously as you possibly can. And that was incredibly good for my improvement in French. And also, after the match, there's all of that sort of banter with your teammates and teasing them because they missed a tackle or whatever. And it's extremely difficult to banter in a foreign language, and to joke and to tease and so on and so forth. And I do remember that being very happy at the end of that year that I had learnt that sort of bantering informality in a language rather than the French that I needed to read French literature or to order something from a menu. It wasn't just that instrumental French that you tend to learn if you're a tourist, so you can order something from a French menu, or to be a literary critic. But it was very satisfying that, and a very, as I say, very challenging, but it really taught me a degree of spontaneity in the language, and also just to be humorous and teasing in a language. And that was a really, really important moment, I think, in my French career, and quite unanticipated, really, because it just happened that I enrolled in the team, I got into the team, and enjoyed myself immensely, actually, that year.